Right now, Ninja is the biggest streamer on Twitch, so by the hour, he's easily out-earning his peers. In fact, he's out-earning most high-end jobs. Ninja makes a lot of money, and that income amasses from numerous sources, making him one of the highest-paid names in the Twitch game.
People can make millions of dollars a year just from playing Fortnite. So that's why I invited one of the most popular players to come here and teach me. Please welcome Ninja.
No doubt about it, Tyler Ninja Blevins is the ultimate Twitch success story.
Do I call you Ninja? Do I call you Tyler? What do I call you?
I think Ninja's usually easier.
Once the Fortnite phenomenon hit, Ninja rode that wave straight to the top, and he's yet to come down. Polygon reported that within 30 days, Ninja gained 2.3 million subscribers and nearly 1 billion views on his YouTube channel. All because of his mad skills when it comes to playing Epic Games' blockbuster title.
So dirty. Let's go.
So how do those numbers break down money-wise? Ninja has nearly 12 million Twitch followers, but those come for free. It's the subscribers that make the real money on Twitch, and Ninja claims to have well over 100,000 subscribers. If that's true, and we have every reason to believe it is true, Ninja is a millionaire off of Twitch alone. That doesn't include all the other revenue streams he has at his fingertips, but we'll get to those in a minute.
It's not clickbaiting at all, dude. It's literally serving... Dude, I'm sorry, man.
Twitch subscriptions aren't all the same. Different tiers allow viewers to decide how much money they want to pay streamers, and opting into Twitch Prime gives viewers a free sub each month. Ninja has reluctantly admitted that he makes an average of $3.50 per subscriber. In March of 2018, he said it reached a total of 140,000 Twitch subscribers, but later that month, Ninja hit a serious landmark, topping 200,000 Twitch subscribers.
Finally did it, baby! 200K! I can't believe those words are even coming out of my mouth, man.
When you do the math, if he averages 200,000 Twitch subscribers, Ninja's monthly income from that source alone would be roughly $700,000. You gotta admit, making over $8 million a year is none too shabby for a professional video game player. No wonder he puts in those crazy hours.
How many hours a day do you play this game?
About 10 to 12 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In a single sitting?
No.
It's safe to say Ninja is a bona fide YouTube sensation. He hosts the best moments from his Twitch streams over on his YouTube channel, which are edited down into riveting compilation videos that rake in millions of views. He currently has over 20 million subscribers, but it's the views on YouTube that really count. YouTubers make their money through ad revenue, earning between $1 and $3 per every 1,000 views, and that's a conservative estimate. According to Social Blade, Ninja pulls in an average of 90 million views per month on his YouTube channel. That puts his monthly YouTube revenue at roughly $180,000. Combined with the money he makes on Twitch, that's definitely a salary worth shouting about. As he told CNBC in March 2018,
a lot of the income is definitely coming from the Amazon and Twitch Prime subscribers. We also just hit 5 million subscribers on YouTube as well.
Ninja gets hundreds if not thousands of donations each day, and some of them are for truly mind-boggling amounts of money.
An anonymous $100,000 donation.
Every few months, some subscriber with a highly disposable income will throw a few $1,000s Ninja's way, just because they can.
I just can't even. I literally can't even.
Sometimes Ninja gets these donations while streaming for charity. Other times, the cash goes directly into his pocket. And rest assured, all of the smaller donations and cheers seriously add up.
All I want to do was caress you, you know what I'm saying?
Although his donation records are kept private, the average viewer is able to see his weekly top cheerers who throw Twitch bits. Ninja's top cheerers are tossing around approximately $600 worth of bits, which each cost a little over 1 cent. On average, the week's top 10 cheerers add up to approximately $1,400 worth of bits. Standard donations are much more frequent, and the top 10 donations on Ninja's Twitch channel can reach nearly $6,000. A conservative estimate places Ninja's earnings from donations at about $10,000 a month. And when you add in all those donations that aren't in the top spots, Ninja could easily be making up to $40,000 in donations each month. Twitch is where Ninja really rakes in the big bucks, especially considering all of the ads that are running. He's reportedly averaging about 800,000 viewers each day, and a lot of those viewers are big fans.
Avid Affinity said, will you ever acknowledge my memes? Avid, I will never acknowledge your memes.
At the end of the day, Ninja's channel is racking up approximately 25 million views each month, and he streams about 6 ads every hour on average. Those ads are typically technology or game-related commercials from companies like T-Mobile, and these businesses pay more than the average advertiser, something between $1 or $2 per 1,000 views. With millions of viewers checking out Ninja's channel every month, it's safe to say he's making thousands of dollars in ad revenue every day. Oh, so this is what jealousy feels like.
How much money have I made so far?
About $5,000.
Ninja was relatively late to the merchandising game. In fact, it wasn't until late 2018 that his official store launched, just in time for early holiday shopping. Don't worry, the store includes a whole collection dedicated to his now legendary pon-pon dance.
Ooh, that's gonna be a yikes for me.
However, these well-designed looks don't come cheap. The hoodies are priced at $55 a piece, and the t-shirts are each $28, which might be a touch outrageous, but so is Ninja.
I am the fire starter! I am the beginning and the end of Fortnite! I am the meteor!
At the end of the day, there's no way to know exactly how much he's making from his merch. But with his thousands of dedicated subscribers and millions of followers, it's safe to say they're being purchased by the truckload.
You have a couple signature things. One is your signature headband.
Yes. Yeah, I actually kind of almost like yours more than mine. Just a little bit, pull. There it is. Boom.
A quick glance at Ninja's Twitch channel confirms that he has loads of sponsorships. He won't reveal the exact number, but after a $100 donor asked Ninja to give him a YouTube channel shoutout on stream, we now have a vague idea of just how much these sponsorships are paying Ninja. Ninja essentially told the donor that asking for a shoutout for a mere $100 was preposterous.
If I were to like promote anything whatsoever, it'd be like a minimum of like 10 grand, like minimum.
In fact, Ninja revealed that he usually gets about 20 or 30 grand for just 1 hour of gameplay.
I don't know who you are, I don't know if your content's good, I don't know anything about you, man.
Because Ninja's so insanely popular, brands that typically aren't associated with gaming are extremely eager to work with Ninja too. In July 2018, he made waves by announcing his endorsement with Uber Eats.
Guys, we have a Uber Eats
Here's a note.
and Ninja partnership going on. Here's the note. I'm like,
He also partnered with Red Bull and has been consistently ranked a top athlete in terms of his reach and social media influence, something that sponsors, brands, and potential advertisers take very seriously when considering where they're going to spend their money.
How's your battery life?
I'm good. You good?
I'm good.
Good.
Good. How's your actual life?
Ninja's success can be attributed to many things. His talent and personality definitely lend themselves to his meteoric achievements, but it also helps to have support at home, especially considering Ninja's brutal stream schedule and the sea of emails he presumably receives from advertisers, sponsors, and potential partners. That's where the talents of his wife come into play. Jessica Blevins takes on the dual role of wife and manager to the biggest streamer on Twitch, and that's no small feat. She comes well qualified too, being an occasional streamer under the name Jay Ghosty and boasting a degree in interpersonal communications and public relations. It was Jessica who first started getting Ninja's name out there by pitching him to companies in search of sponsorships. Of course, these days, the sponsors contact her.
I think Ninja plus Red Bull equals opportunity.
It's a huge job, and Ninja simply doesn't have the time to do it himself. Jessica works overtime in order to take all of the emails, calls, and negotiations, all while Ninja streams in the next room. Those work days constitute an absolutely ridiculous amount of money pouring in, but Jessica and Ninja are managing every cent wisely. And they're choosing their sponsorships wisely. For evidence of that, just check out Ninja's Samsung commercial.
You ready?
Honey, you ready?
How would you spend hundreds of thousands of dollars a month? It's easy for Ninja to cover rent, groceries, and basic daily expenses. But when it comes to the huge amounts of cash he's raking in, Ninja isn't wasting a dime. He told CNBC he's being extremely smart with his money.
So definitely investing in saving it as much as possible. I don't plan on doing anything crazy with it.
He uses some of those earnings to sponsor shelter animals, paying for surgeries and other expenses so these creatures can find permanent homes. Ninja told Forbes he feels obligated to use his influence for good. He plans on future fundraisers and is proud of the work he's done so far, raising money for suicide awareness and handing out huge checks to breast cancer survivors. In July 2018, he told ESPN,
I'm just trying to do, everything in my power to make sure that I'm just staying level-headed, focused, and just being a good role model to a lot of the kids out there.